Hello friends, this is Darkscream and welcome back to Asqueria demo number 4. This time we're going to check out the Dreamcamp. For that we'll need some dream runes. We'll grab those from the cheat crystal here, and actually he'll explain it for us. So the Dreamcamp's a little bit of a different take on the standard, I guess you could call it JRPG save point. And we don't do the tent scene, right? Where you use a tent, plays a little jingle, darkens the screen, restores your party, and back to the game. Instead, we're doing it a little bit more like D&D or CRPGs. Baldur's Gate probably comes to mind, but a lot of other games have done it, where we have a proper camp scene that we get transported to, and the resting and healing is done there, and there's some other stuff there as well, like the rest of your character party. The journal also contains Aegrit's journal, which is a game system that contains a bunch of info. It'll store your books, you play tracks. We'll check all that out when we're in the camp as well, show off what that can do. So why don't we go ahead and pull up the Dreamcamp here. So I think, yeah, that's all he says. So we'll go ahead and use a dream rune. It's a simple consumable, much like a tent or cottage or sleeping bag from those other games, right? Use the item, and here we are at the Dreamcamp. This is a custom, I want to say custom, slightly customized tile set. And this environment evolves as you get different party members and, I guess, story events to happen in the game, right? So this is what it looks like by default at the start of the game with just you and Aegrit. Let's see what happens if we add a party member, Lerige. Whoa, look at that. So all those flowers just spawned. Of course, you'd never see party members added dynamically like that here. You'd meet them out in the game world, and they'd just be here when you got back, right? So also looking at some ideas here with dialogues with the party members. Might do like an approval or reputation friendship system with the party members. It's also possible to set flags for things to happen, like if you camp at a certain location, you could open up a dialogue or quest. There's a lot of different types of things you could do with the system, and I wanted to see what it could do in a JRPG. Cutting ahead here, you can see I've added us a whole bunch of friends, and with them they bring different objects, other creatures, just different things to see and do in camp, which is kind of cool. Next up, we've got the journal. So the journal contains a lot of different stuff. You can do your party management here, so we'll remove, I don't know, Gune and add Nath, just to show how that works. Your party members are inaccessible when they're in camp. So I've kind of pared it down. Normally, RPG Maker gives you too much access, in my opinion. We've also got the rest of the journal, the encyclopedias. So we've got the bow cord. There's nothing in it because this is a new game. But if you saw any books, they would be added there. Armors, weapons, items that you've encountered will show there as well. You have the bestiary, so this is where it'll show monsters and skills you've encountered. We also have the status effects there. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one. Also in the encyclopedia is the garland. Any music you encounter in the game will be unlocked here once you hear it. So if you ever want to hear another track, you can always go back and play it here. Always like little jukebox systems like this. And last but not least, we have the system and stats. Here you can see the patch notes and the game credits, the same one from the main menu video. You can just get them in-game. We also have the game stats, which you can see scrolling on the screen here. Really early look, but keeps track of a bunch of stats that you might be interested in for your own gameplay. And that's about it for this demo video. One other thing, you can save and load the game from the camp as well, although you can do that from the save point and the overworld that you accessed it from. But yeah, this is Asqueria demo number 4, the Dreamcamp. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want to check it out, it's darkscream.itch.io. See you there.